friends. Welcome back to another episode of Two Idiot Girls. Woo! How you doing?
As good as I can.
As good as one can be.
Yeah, we are in the dark times, aren't we, team?
Team, we took last week off because of the wildfires that were going on in LA. Everyone in our family is safe.
Thankfully, yes.
But we did share a bunch of resources and stuff like that on our Instagram story.
And we appreciate your patience. Sorry. We appreciate your patience. I also didn't post for the comment section too, so, you know, it was a real coming together kind of week, right? But we're happy to be back. We hope y'all are doing well. Y'all are safe and as happy and healthy as can be. There's a lot of terrible shit going on in the world right now, team.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
It's Tuesday. Is TikTok still there?
Fingers crossed.
Let me know. Future me, am I happy or sad?
Don't answer that. Unless I'm happy.
There's only one right answer.
Huh.
Yeah, you know.
What are you going to do, huh?
Yeah, I've really entered a new phase of my life where I'm kind of like, well, I'm trying to be more like that because I will shave my head if I continue to shoulder the responsibility of every terrible thing in the world.
Sure.
I will end up shaving my head. So.
Have you seen the let them theory that Mel Robbins has popularized?
I don't know. Maybe.
So she put out a book that went super viral. It's like at 500,000 copies or something. And it's been out for like 2 weeks or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
So Mel Robbins is obviously a life coach type, like, what's the word I'm thinking of? Self-help. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Motivational
But anyways,
speaker.
yeah, she has this theory called the let them theory that she just wrote a book on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically like, if that person doesn't want to date you, let them. Like, it's like to release control. It's honestly a really like fun way of looking at the law of detachment. So it's like you don't tie like your worth or your ending. So I have been applying that to many things.
Yeah.
You gotta let them.
That's all you really can do, team, isn't it? Yeah, it's, you know. Well, here's what I will say. I've said many times that diversifying is imperative, regardless of which app you blow up on. Like if it's only one and that's your main one, it's important that you immediately start spreading to other platforms. Thankfully, I've already done that. So, you know,
same. I'm
hopeful that TikTok will still be here. Hopefully it is. Let me know if I'm wrong, team. Or don't. But I mean, I am really bummed about it. As of right now, as of today, It is a bummer. Hopefully, when this comes out, it's not a bummer.
Fingers crossed.
Hopefully. But yeah, just lots of awful shit happening.
I know.
Lots of terrible shit. And yeah, what else? What else has been going on? Brittany was with me forever. She's living with us.
Yeah.
Because we were further away from her than she is. So she conducted an evacuation to our house, me and Billy's house, and it was like sleepaway camp, and it was a blast. We had so much fun.
I wish the weather was better because then we could have went like swimming and
I know, me too.
Stuff like that. So,
and team, in case you're wondering, the last time I said I was getting a trampoline, that trampoline was too small. It has since been returned, and now for real, I got a big enough trampoline. For adults.
Tramping when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
That's the way God intended.
Yeah. And Billy, my dad, and my brother are currently shivering and assembling it outside.
I can't wait to play on it because I drank a Celsius way too late in the day and I was going to go on a walk and then you were like, everyone's at the house. So I only walked for 30 minutes today.
Yeah.
So I was like, perfect. I'll just jump on the trampoline.
We'll just get to tramping. So it's for real this time. And it's humongous. It's way bigger than I thought it was going to be. My bad.
We're going to do a Patreon episode just on the trampoline.
On the tramping.
It's just highlights of us doing flips and playing crack the egg
and
for
breathing,
40 minutes.
And breathing hard as
sweaty.
Fuck. Yeah. What else is new? Anything new with you?
I've been watching Bob's Burgers, obviously. And then I took a break because XO Kitty is back.
Hell yeah.
And that show is so horrible, but I love it so much. So I just watched the first 2 episodes last night. And then Severance came back this week.
Oh, yeah.
I watched the whole first episode, balls deep in a high. I'm now combining Eddie's and my pen. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Because I only
double,
smoke.
triple.
I only smoke to go to bed. Like I had said on my TikTok that I made a cart last 3 months, and they're like, how do you do that? It takes me a week. I'm like, because I take 2 hits and I go to sleep.
And you are me and I am you.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that to her.
I'm a lightweight. But anyways, I watched a new episode of Severance last night, balls deep in a high. And while I was watching it, I was like, God, I hope they do like a recap at the beginning, because I finished that show in 2022. And ever since then, I've recommended that show to everyone that would listen to me. I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. So then I'm watching the recap. Again, I'm high and I'm like, I don't remember any of that. So then I had convinced myself, I was like, maybe that's a highlight for what's to come, right?
They're giving you the preview before the episode?
Yeah, and then I felt like I'd already seen the whole season. I was like, this show just started. I watched the whole episode to the end.
Me making up The Martian?
I watched the whole episode to the end. Then I go to look. I never watched the last episode of Severance. I've only watched 9 out of 10.
Wow.
So I was like, well, that makes sense. So I think I'm going to go back and watch that one. But watching that show when I'm high is crazy. That's how I felt watching Succession and The Bear. There's too many words.
When Brittany was here, we all got high and watched The Witcher because we had never seen it. Like Billy's watched season 1 and I think he tried season 2 but didn't like it.
I don't think it's very good.
Okay, so we watched it and I was like,
I've tried to watch that show. I've restarted the first episode. I'm not joking, 4 times.
well, we got to like episode 5. Like I'm into it.
I'm surprised she hasn't watched it. I remember like I came over to hang out and you guys started watching that and I was like, all right, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, when you were here, we were on like episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we were really getting into it. But I remember we were watching it. It was probably like that was when all 3 of us like got high at the same time watching The Witcher. And then like 15-20 minutes in I go, is this season 1? I feel like they just tossed me in the middle of the story. And then Brittany couldn't stop laughing and she goes, I was thinking like maybe they know stuff I don't know, because all of us were like, what? Because it's the way it starts, it seems like I should have more information.
That's how I felt watching the first episode. I was like, again, I've told everyone and their mom to watch that fucking show. I hadn't even finished it. And
what?
So Severance.
Oh, right.
So I'm like, I have to watch the last episode, I guess.
But that's the thing is, we did start on season 1, episode 1. It's just like, that's just how the games are, I guess. But the
games?
The games. The video games.
Oh,
The
okay.
Witcher. It's based off the video games.
Oh, well, they're all based off a book.
No, I know that, but the video games were made first.
Oh,
and
I
then
see.
They modeled the video game. Like, obviously, you imagine when you read the book, but like, in the video game is where they gave all of them looks, and then the TV show they just copied the video games.
What's his name? Geralt.
You're right, but it's pronounced. You pronounce the G.
Geralt.
Yeah, it's Geralt. Okay. And I think Henry Cavill is magnificent as that guy. Like, but the budget.
Magnificent is crazy.
As him, yeah.
Oh well, I guess you play the video game because you're a big fucking dork. So
yeah, because he's stoic. And he doesn't talk much.
Just
and it's like
magnificent.
And then he's just like a big white dude. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying is my point.
Okay.
But when I was watching, and correct me if I'm wrong, team, but the budget, $25.
I was gonna say it doesn't look that good.
But the fighting scenes look insane. I said, did you put all of your money towards that?
His wig looks like the fucking.
No, he's wigged.
Is it?
He's wigged.
Okay.
I remember because
maybe that's where all the budget went.
And I remember, and I said that. Okay. I said, I think all the budget went to Henry Cavill's fighting scenes and his wardrobe and hair.
His wardrobe and hair and his workout regime.
And everything else was like
training.
Everything else was like, get it from Spirit Halloween or no. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it.
There's no wardrobe department. They're like, just show up with your costume.
Yeah. So I watched it, and I'm not gonna lie, team. It looks terrible. The writing is not that great, but I've locked in.
Okay.
I have to see it through. I have to see what happens. But like, it looks terrible.
How many?
But then some parts don't look
So
terrible.
How many seasons are with him, and then there's one with Liam?
I think there's only
Hemsworth?
like 2 or 3 with him, and then the most recent one is with Liam, and everybody hated it.
We have to ask our grandpa because he's locked into that show. Yeah.
But the budget is so low. It's like, even when they're standing, it looks like their outfits are like truly so poorly thrown together, and then like it looks like they're standing in front of like you know, the castle wall backdrop. That's what it looks like.
And then they touch it, it ripples.
Yeah. They have like you can see the pins holding it so it doesn't wrinkle. That's how
the clips.
That's how it feels when I read it, when I watch it. Anyways, that being said, some of the scenes in there though, I'm like, okay, this scene was $100,000 easily by itself, because it's like, that's why I was like, I don't know if it's a budgeting thing. Maybe it gets better. I have no clue. But anyways, We had a lot of fun watching it, and it was so hard to focus when you're like trying to figure out what's going on, because I was like, I feel like everybody's in on the story except myself. And then Brittany's like, me too. They're like, because so and so, and I'm like, I don't. Who is that? Like, I'm just meeting all of you for the first time. So either way, enjoyed it. I probably will finish at least season 1 so I can see if I want to continue. What else have I been up to? Oh, team, I read Quicksilver. Team, listen, this can be somewhat of a something or not. That makes no sense. But I'm making it a mission of mine this year to read as many fantasy books and series as possible. If y'all have any recommendations, please feel free to send them to me. Here is my requirements though. Okay. I want them to be like fantasy elements, right? I love like the fae shit, dragons, what have you, right? Super interested. However, I want them all to be of age, right? I want the world building to be good, but I need the romance. Okay? Everybody hear that part? I need the romance, and I'm not talking YA. Okay? We need that. And also, I don't like anything having to do with like, because there are some series I know where it's like he kidnaps her and then she's like, no, I hate you. And then they end up fucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't want any of that. Okay? Don't want any harmful tropes. But I love a silly enemies to lovers, back to enemies. I love all that shit. Feel free to send them my way. I am doing research, if you will, for maybe something. That's all I can say on that. However, I read Quicksilver. That's the first one of the year for me. Took me 2 days. I read very fast, and sometimes I think people think I'm lying. Dason kept saying, I think you're lying about reading them, because I was going so fast when we read Akatar.
My brain is so rotted I can't read but when I do get in a reading like groove, but it takes me a minute.
Yeah.
Like I did get into a reading groove with Akatar when we went to Mexico in October.
Yeah.
And then I stopped as soon as I got back. So like if I'm not like
definitely
doing
opportunity.
it consistently, I'm not going to do it.
Well, and that's why I'm like, I need good recommendations, team. I read Quicksilver. Currently, I started a new series, and it's From Blood and Ash. Started reading that.
Oh, everyone loves that book. I know all about it.
I know a lot of you bitches love that shit. I've seen it a million times. I have that one. I'm gonna try Crescent City. Gave up on Throne of Glass. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll come back to her. Who knows? But like, I have. And I have. Fuck. Damn. What's the other one I got? It's about a Viking girl. You bitches know. I forget that one, but I downloaded that one too, and I'm gonna read as many as possible. So if you have any recs, but here's my thought. Quicksilver, golden buzzer. That's me hitting the golden buzzer.
Oh my God. Shut up. Already pre-ordered the next one because she's a fucking dork.
I sure did. And it doesn't come out till November? I'm pissed. That's me. A+. Okay? Here's my thing. Okay, first, I told, because Brittany asked me for a review because she's locking in too. And I told her it has the world building of like a Throne of Glass or like a Fourth Wing. Like, you know how like the Fourth Wing worlds are like crazy. Like the world building's cool. There's a lot of lore, whatever. And it's all connected, like Akatar too. It's like the same thing. But it has the pace of like book 3 Akatar. It moves faster. Like you're kind of like, okay, period. All right, there's a lot going on. It is a tiny bit confusing in certain parts, but like it's fine. It's easy. It's digestible. I'm fucking with the romance. Yeah. Heavy, in fact. And I put a picture of it in my photo dump, and I was reading, and I was high, and I was reading, and then we always like play music, and Billy plays Elden Ring, and then he mutes the game, we play music, and then I read while he does that. And so I was reading, and there was a song playing, and it was literally the song Amelie by Gracie Abrams. And I remember because I was like, what song is this? Right? Mm-hmm. And I was listening to that, and I was reading the part in Quicksilver. Spoiler! I was reading, spoiler alert, skip this part.
All right, friends, we're going to take a quick little break, and this is with our friends at Lumi. So the whole idea of New Year, New Me is the idea of like wanting to leave behind things. So maybe you want to leave behind being mean to yourself, or maybe you want to leave behind waking up late and just overall not making good decisions for yourself that don't make you feel good. But I know for sure the one thing that I'm definitely going to bring with me into 2025 is Lumi Whole Body Deodorant. Lumi is a whole body deodorant. It's safe to use anywhere on your body. It was created by an OBGYN who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. All products are baking soda free and paraben free, and they're pH balanced for safe use below the waist. Lumi's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like the mini body wash and deodorant wipes. You can't go wrong with either one. I love them both. And free shipping. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get 15% off all Lumi products with our exclusive code. And if you combine the 15% off with the already discounted starter pack, that equals over 40% off their starter pack. Use code 2IdiotGirls for 15% off your first purchase at LumiDeodorant.com. That's code 2IdiotGirls at LumiDeodorant.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Lumi. Now back to the episode.
If you're in the middle of reading it, but there's a part where she's talking to this guy. You're not going to read it.
I am going to read it, so I don't want you to spoil it for me either.
You're not going to read it.
I am going to read it because there's only one.
You're a liar.
The other books, you're like, okay, and we're starting this new series. There's 17,000
There's
books.
literally 5 books in
No,
ACOTAR, and you haven't gotten through book 2.
I am going to read it. I'm on my Mel Robbins ship, but I'm also going to read it, so don't say anything.
Well, this isn't a spoiler either way. And like, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it says. But basically she's talking to a dude, and that's like her boyfriend, her man's. Him and this dude are like brothers, found family, right? And he gives this little speech about him and like how he feels about him, and like that's his brother, and like what's gonna happen when they die, like what his plan is.
Is there gay people in this book?
No.
Okay, I'm still gonna read it because I want to be.
Well. Okay.
And when I say that, I mean lesbians.
No, not that I know of. It's the first one, but no. But here's my thing too: is like, also I made this joke in our group chat because Jason was like, I need more lesbians, otherwise I'm not reading it. Which is why I assumed you weren't going to read it, because there aren't.
No, but
any.
I am going to read it because I figured out how to download it. My Kindle's being such a fucking bitch, but I figure if your Kindle's like the Kindle store needs to update, just download the Kindle app on your phone, and then you can download books.
That's what Brittany does, because her Kindle's 1,000 years old. But anyways, Dason said that in our group chat, and we were talking about it, and Carrie and Alex both got it too. And I was like, she goes, I need more lesbian books. And then Alex goes, well, go ahead and send us some recommendations. And I was like, yeah, get her ass, Alex.
I'm not sending those to you because they're not good.
Like,
they're good to me because they're cheesy.
Always
but I'm saying
says that, but she doesn't send any recs.
If we're going to read all these popular books, then I want there to be lesbians in there.
Hey. We're reading books we want to read. I found Quicksilver and I was like, this looks like I'm going to fuck with it.
I know, and that's fine, but I want there to be lesbians in there.
Okay, well there aren't. So if you have any, feel free to send recs. But I said I would love to read a book about lesbians, but every lesbian book I've seen Dason read or she's told me about, they're just holding hands and riding trains in Bushwick. I need more.
There's so much.
Are they riding dragons? Are they fairies?
No, that's what I'm saying. They're all regular people. Ugh. Like there's one I've been trying to read. It's called One Last Stop, and it is so hard.
And is that not about trains?
That one is about a train.
Well, see,
but it's about like this lesbian. She falls in love with this lesbian, and but her spirit is like stuck on the train, so she can only see her on the train or something like that. But anyways, that's the only fantasy one. Well, no, it's something blood. There's a vampire one that's lesbians that Josh bought me for Christmas 2 years ago, and I still haven't read it, and I need to. But
that's right. That's right. Okay.
But the rest of them are all like,
you have romanticy, but you go ahead and you let me know.
I'm an interior designer, and my enemy is the girl doing the renovation at the hotel that I'm working at.
That's why I'm like,
and then
I don't mind cheesy books. I read The Summer I Turned Pretty, but it's
like that, but they're fucking.
But I told Brittany. I told Brittany when I read that, how like book 3, as soon as I read to the last sentence that told me what was going to happen, closed it, never opened it again. And she goes, really? You've never finished it? And I go, nope, because I have my ending.
I read those books in 3 days. I loved them.
Me too. Yeah. I read one per day.
I loved them.
And that's why I said I wrapped it up in here already. Mm. I don't need to read the rest of what Jenny Han wrote. I have my ending. But anyways, Quicksilver, my point being, that part, when I read about him talking about his brother and how much he loves him, made me cry. I was sitting there with tears streaming down my face. And I was like, this song doesn't help. So if you read that part in the book, play Amelie by Gracie Abrams softly in the back as you read it.
I don't know how you read, I've said this before, with songs that have words in it playing in the background.
I always say that. I told Brittany that too.
Like, I just started doing those like jazz, you know, they have that lo-fi beats, that girl that's always working, so they have like live channels like that on YouTube.
Yeah.
I just started listening to like this soft jazz one every night I journal. It's so nice.
That's so funny you say that, because literally 2-3 nights ago I put on like crackling fire soft jazz ambiance to fall asleep to instead. I slept like a fucking baby. We've been doing it every night now.
They used to fall asleep listening or with Family Guy playing in the background.
Oh yeah, all the time.
That's insane.
Up until 3 days ago, we were doing Bob's Burgers. It just shifts.
That's insane.
We'd put The Office on. I love sleeping with the TV on. I like sleeping with the TV
that
on.
stresses me out.
I like the noise because it helps me like go to sleep.
I used to use my little Hatch alarm clock and listen to water, but then it started like, it gives me anxiety. So now I sleep with my windows open. Way better.
No, the ambiance with like rain, and it's like a picture of a mansion, but it's like an AI cartoon looking
like
one.
Living room. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a crackling fire.
Yeah, I do the jazz
we have
one every night.
Crackling fire, soft jazz in the back. Sleeping like a baby.
They have Christmas ones too that are really
I've
cute.
seen them. I've tried
really
them.
Cute.
They're fucking awesome. I told Brittany, I think I'm going to get into sleeping to ambiance instead of TV. And she was like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Because she does it all the time.
She dreams in Roku City and then
because she touches down in Roku City all the time. Anyways, yeah, I if you listen to that song in the background while you read that part, moved me to tears. And then the ending, like there is some shit that happens at the end where I'm like, and now I can't wait to see what happens in the next one. So they got me hooked. I'm hooked. But I'm reading from Blood and Ash now. It's pretty interesting. It's fucking confusing. There's like so much happening. I have to really keep my ear to the ground on that one. But like, we'll see. I'm jumping around. Team, any recs, feel free to send them my way. I'm really reading them all right now.
But you heard her requirements, so
yeah. Don't send me no YA bullshit. If you send me one and they have a smut scene and it pans to the fireplace, I'm gonna throw that book in the trash immediately.
Oh, I just recently bought the book Sunburn. It's like a lesbian book and they're all Irish.
Okay,
and
that's kind of funny.
It's good so far, but like I'm reading like 6 books right now and I need to pick one.
Right.
I'm stressed out.
I need someone in my immediate circle to finish Quicksilver so I can talk about it. I need somebody.
Well, we all know who's going to be.
It's going to be Carrie.
Yeah. It's gonna be Carrie.
It's always Carrie. Carrie, I'm really counting on you. Alex, I have faith in you too. She said she listened to 4 chapters and she was into it.
Yeah.
And then she fell asleep and she woke up in chapter 7 and she was like, now I got to go back. I don't know where I fell asleep while she was listening while she got her eyelashes done.
That's funny.
But I told Alex, I said, Alex, you're going to like it. The smut moves very quickly in that book.
I feel that.
And it's like tension kind of, and then tension, and then, which I'm cool with as long as it ends in the same spot.
Okay.
We are making our way to the mountaintop. If we don't get there, I'm throwing you off the side. I'm fucking pissed off.
Okay.
DNF. Do not finish. Stupid. I'm all up in GoodReads too.
Okay. That's
Anyways,
good to know. Just so everyone knows. Are you going to share your GoodReads account so people can follow you?
No, I didn't make an account. I go on Safari on my phone.
And I could get the app, you guys. She used to order DoorDash on Safari. She would not download the app for years. It's crazy.
I don't know what it is. I just was like, on Amazon, you did not want to see how many Safari tabs I had open to buy things on. When I
open someone's LTK to go look at that shit, I want it to open straight from your LTK to the app. When it opens to Safari, I'm mad. Click out. You don't get my sale. I'm going to block you. I'm pissed. What do you mean?
That is probably the most old man shit I do, and I don't have any good reason to do it. Like, it's not like I've ever been duped by an app, and that's why I'm like, I just like feel like it's easier, even though it's not. Like, I used to do Airbnb and VRBO on Safari.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do I still use on Safari? Wikipedia.
I mean, yeah, I'm not downloading that app.
I Wikipedia everything.
No, I know, because she'll be like, oh, I watched that movie. I go, no, you didn't. She goes, you're right. I forgot. I looked at the Wikipedia. So
yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, you're right. I haven't seen it. I saw something about it online. I went and Googled it on Wikipedia, read the entire plot. Pretty much I got it now. Don't worry.
Okay, so for this week, we're having you guys send in your silly questions for us.
We all need a little goof right now.
Yeah.
A little lighthearted chat.
His first one's from Yeva, I think is how you say his name. And he said, what is your favorite song ever?
I could never just pick one.
Do you have like what's on your top? You're on repeat right now.
I'm not telling you that.
Is it embarrassing? I'll do mine.
No, but I think it's outdated. I just feel like it's not updated.
Okay, I'm gonna do my top 5. So
are we just doing like in general? I thought they were just saying of all time.
He said of all time, but like I can't pick one, so I'm just gonna share my on repeat.
Well, do you have any songs in your head that you're like, I could listen to that forever? I have a couple of those.
Yeah, mine is it's Slide by Calvin Harris and Frank Ocean and Amigos, and it's actually my number 2 on repeat right now.
That's a pretty good song though.
I don't care what mood I'm in. If that song's playing, I'm in a good mood.
Okay, I'll hit you with one.
Okay.
Love Shack by the B-52s.
Sure. I love Gypsy by Fleetwood Mac. That's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, that's a great song.
And then what's another one? I have like a little playlist right
here. Radio Video by System of a Down.
Lemonade by Gucci Mane.
That's a great one. That's a fucking great one.
When's the last time you listened to Shake It Out by Florence and the Machine?
Yeah.
I forgot how good that song is.
Hold On by the Jonas Brothers has similar vibe.
Okay, I see that.
Similar vibe.
I see that.
While Brittany was here, I showed her the Jonas Brother documentary. We watched it.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well,
interesting. Anyways, okay. Are you gonna do your on repeat or no?
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll do mine. So my top, should we do top 10 or 5? 5, huh?
Yeah, 10's too many.
Okay, I have The Adult Are Talking by The Strokes. I have Slide by Calvin Harris and Frank Ocean. Kiss Me More by Doja Cat's on here. I don't know why. Number 4 is Taylor Swift by A$AP Rocky. And then 5 is Family Ties by Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. Mine is Finish Line by Delaney Bailey.
Okay.
Baile Inolvidable. What is it? Inolvidable. Yeah, that's what it is. By Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Birds of a Feather. Work Song. And then Coffee Stain Smile, also by Delaney Bailey.
Okay, period.
That's my top 5. And then right below that is Lo Que La Pasó a Hawaii by Bad Bunny. That new album? Yeah. It's like douche, 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 me putting it on repeat. That's how I feel.
Another one, thank you.
I'm truly eating that shit up. Yeah, I was trying to think of other songs that I like love listening to, like that I think about all the time. Oh, there's a song called Sea of Love by Cat Powers. Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorites.
Cat Power.
Yeah, Cat Power.
I think anything by Adrian Lanker makes me cry every time. Not a Lot, Just Forever by Adrian Lanker too. Elise by The Greeting Committee.
There's a French song. I don't know how to speak French, but I think the title of it is Quelqu'un m'habite. Yeah, by Carla Bruni. Love that song.
I think that's all I got.
Big Bank by YG. I think that's pretty much I think that's all of them.
Maybe You're a Jerk by the New Boys. Okay, this next question is from Sophie. She said, who can name more pasta shapes off the top of their head?
Can I be real with you? I, up until maybe 3 years ago, did not know that spaghetti was the name of the noodle. And fettuccine was also the name of the noodle.
Yeah.
I thought that's just what those dishes were called.
I did too. I learned that about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you just named 2.
Okay, spaghetti, fettuccine.
Yeah. Penne, angel hair. Your turn. Pastina, your turn.
Cavatappi.
Oh!
Rigatoni.
Is rotini one?
I think so.
Lasagna.
Is rigatoni one or is it rotini and rigatoni's the name of the dish? I have no clue.
I have no idea.
Spiral?
No! Rigatoni is a pasta.
Okay. Like noodle?
Yeah. Should I type in types and nudes?
Yeah.
I won't cheat. I mean, okay. I guess I knew one more than you, so I win. Shell. There's another one. Your turn.
That's not another one.
Types and noodles. Let's see. Oh, fusilli. How can we forget that one? Ramen. Okay. I'm kind of tired of naming them. Yeah, rigatoni's on here.
Okay, too.
and gnocchi.
I think
macaroni.
I think we all won in the end.
I think we all like to sing.
I think the real pasta was the friends we made along the way.
This next question is from Vivian. She said, apple juice or orange juice? Orange juice.
Depends on my mood.
I'll take the orange soda.
Depends on my mood. Orange with mango. Orange with mango. Apple juice from Brugger's Bagels. Apple juice.
And then her other question is, do you have a favorite Star Wars movie? Mine's The Phantom Menace. Everyone fucking hates that one, but I love that one. That's such a good one.
Oh.
Or The Empire Strikes Back. That's a good one too.
I honestly, the first one, which is The Phantom Menace. No?
Yeah.
Man, if I was wrong, I just know a bunch of people wanted to dox me immediately.
Yeah. I think it's called The Phantom of the Megaplex Strikes Again. That's actually what I think it's called.
Also known as
The Phantom of the Megaplex.
Phantom of the Megaplex Strikes Again, featured on Disney Channel. A DCOM original. The ones with Qui-Gon, those are my favorites.
I think he's only in the
first one, right? He dies in the first one, yeah? Okay, yeah. Then that one.
Okay. Next question is from
Qui-Gon Jinn. I'm in.
Next question is from Anna. She asked, if you could domesticate a wild animal and have it be guaranteed that it won't hurt you or others unless you command it to, what would it be? Mine would be a bear. I would want either an otter or like a chimp of some sort.
I'm going to be honest, team. Dogs are all I could handle. I would be too afraid in my own home. I don't want to live with fear like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, sure. Could it attack on command? Sure. But, like, I'd also have to hang out. And that would scare me.
Okay.
Imagine a gorilla just in your home.
Well, that's too big. That's why I said a chimp. A little otter. My cats act like fucking otters, so it's like I already have two. But
yeah. I'm cool with dogs, to be honest.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
This next one's from Haley. She asked, do you need entertainment in order to eat? For example, I have to watch YouTube in order to enjoy my food unless I'm with a group. If I'm like out to dinner, I don't care about watching something. But if I'm at home, I have to watch something when I'm eating.
Yeah. I mean, in essence, I am always watching something when I'm doing any. If I could watch TikTok in the shower, I would. And I know some people do. Yeah. If I could, I would. Sure. To be honest, like, that's a problem, obviously. But so, yeah, like, when I eat, typically, yeah. I don't mind what kind of media, though. You know what I mean?
No.
Like, I'll look at my phone or I'll watch the TV.
Yeah.
And I don't mind as long as something's on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel that. Mm-hmm. This next one's from Jacqueline S. And she asked, if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be and why?
If I was a fruit?
Technically, I am a fruit. If I was a fruit, what fruit would I be? I would either be... strawberries are my favorite fruit, so probably a strawberry or a kiwi. I feel like I would really like to be a kiwi.
What's my favorite fruit?
A sweet potato.
Sweet potato. I'm gonna be a peach.
That's a good one.
I think I fuck with peach or a pineapple. I love pineapple.
Yeah, that's a good one. I see that one. Because you're an island gal.
Island gal.
Okay.
It's the food of my people.
A lot of people are asking us what our drag names are. I don't have one.
But this cup was sent to me by RuPaul's Drag Race for their newest season, and I love it. I've been using it nonstop.
It's a brewmate. Yeah. For those of you that are on Cup Talk.
Hell yeah. And you know what? You bitches are on to something with this one. This one, I'm rocking with this. Like, honestly, this is like better than the Stanley in my opinion. In my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You bitches are on to something with this shit.
Okay. I could see that.
Does my ice taste like onions? Yes. So that is upsetting. That sip I just had.
What's that from?
You know when your ice sometimes tastes like your freezer?
Mine.
I just put baking soda in it. Don't. I just did it, okay?
Don't diagnose
But
me.
I already filled. Yeah, but I already filled this, so I'm muscling through.
This next one is from Sarabi, and she asks, does it bother you if people eat the center of a baked good, such as a cake or a brownies first? I think it's funny, and I'll do it on purpose to make someone mad.
Billy does that too.
Chat, I think we should ban Sarabi from the chat. What the fuck is that?
Billy does the same thing. He does it. I truly just think it's like a, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a, it's truly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Sarabi, it feels like something where like, you know, it's going to piss off at least one person.
Sure.
And because it is so menial, it makes it extra funny to you. Mm-hmm. That is the nucleus of Billy's humor. something very small and just inconvenient
Yeah.
that upsets people. It will make him laugh every time. It doesn't matter. So like I truly think it's, first of all, I think you want attention. Let's all be honest.
Yeah. Sarabi.
Second of all, nothing wrong with it.
Here's the attention you
I
ordered.
too like attention, right? Second of all, I think it's just like, that's hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, I remember there's like an old Daniel Tosh stand-up set where he has this joke where because he'll take one joke and he'll stretch the entire thing out till it's like, he's like says in one of his specials how like, I like to make a joke so incredibly niche that it alienates everybody in this room except me and one other person.
Sure.
And that person's always like, holy shit, that joke had everything. And it's just the most random shit. But he says, there's one where the joke ends with him making a joke about older women who can't have kids, right? And then he's like, I don't really mean that. And he goes, I keep that in my set though because statistically speaking, that will ruin at least one person's night tonight. And for some reason that I can't explain, that brings me joy. I was like, that's how I feel about people who do shit like that.
I know, I feel that.
It's like, it bugs one person just a little too much, and that's worth it.
Okay.
All that to be said, no, I don't care when people do it.
I don't care either. I think if everything's already sliced up and that's the piece you pick, I don't care. But if no one's had any of the pie yet and you just pick the middle, I think that's weird.
Well, a pie is different. Because a cake, you could just cut out a square.
Sure.
A pie, you like compromise the integrity of the baked good.
Rest of the slices.
Yeah, like if you were doing that to a pie, you're a dick. But like to a pancake, to a cake, a brownie, I think it's fine. But a pie, I feel like you fuck up the whole thing. So like when you cut a piece, it won't stay because the middle is all goofed. What do I know though?
This next one's from Allie. She asked, what is your favorite bit from all of your episodes or your favorite episode in general?
Damn. Oh, this one's kind of recent. Maybe it's just recency because I truly don't think I could pick just one. Mm-hmm. But like recently I texted Jason that I remembered when we were doing random questions and then someone said who would win between Bad Ape and Bucky, and then I was like, that cuck beaver, and then called him Cucky Beaver. And you said describing a beaver as cucky, and I was like, I wasn't even talking about that. That's funny too.
When Bucky has to sit in the cuck chair. That part was really
and
funny.
I was laughing, like I was like to myself that I literally looked up what episode that was on YouTube so I could watch it.
That one makes me laugh. The sports announcer one makes me laugh.
That's a great one. Yeah.
I was trying to think of my favorite joke we kept saying on tour, and mine was got some blue going on. That one still makes me
always
laugh.
pick one thing to
repeat for a month
to kill. Like it's to say so many times that we can't. Like it was joggers for like a long time.
That's piss is. That's piss. That's piss. And then what's the other one? I really feel like cracking up.
I'm looking forward to cracking up.
Yeah.
The we're gonna see some tits is a great one.
Yeah.
Not just because of we're gonna see some tits, but also the part where I'm like acting, I turn around completely and I'm acting what I would do. Mm-hmm. And then the part where you said you need to go to the prison the Red Guardian was captain.
That Black Widow had to break him out of it. So even Stranger Things, they go to Russia and they go to prison.
A Russian prison. And then I said there should be someone with a paddy wagon just collecting those guys, just driving around patrolling and looking for them like a fucking kennel, dude. Oh my God. The shit that captures Lady in the Tramp.
I was just gonna say, or Sandy in the musical Annie. They have that little rope on the stick that they catch you with.
What they catch where they threw the tramp. Damn.
It's so funny.
Free my boy the tramp from Lady and the Tramp. Tramp free till it's back. Free tramp till it's backwards.
Stupid.
What are we even fucking saying? Yeah, those are just a few of my faves.
Those are my favorite too.
Yeah.
Okay, this next question is from Naomi. She said, since TikTok is getting banned, what is your favorite and funniest TikTok video?
Like that I've made?
I don't want to do that. I'd rather pick one that makes me laugh a lot. The one you sent in the group chat with Brittany today made me laugh a lot.
Which one?
Where he said that if you need any more toxic gas, you can come jar my wife's.
Come get a pint of this. And he's talking about his wife's breath. I'm trying to think of TikToks that have like literally brought tears to my eyes.
There's this one, and I've never been able to find it again. And it was when we first started watching TikTok, and it was that guy pretending to be the dentist flossing your teeth. Yeah. He's like, yeah, how are the kids?
And he's like going like, he's like making all this noise. And he's like, you're the dentist flossing my teeth. I just told Brittany about this one. This is one I remember. One of the first ones when I wasn't even anybody on TikTok. I just had started consuming content from it. This is like 2020, right?
Okay.
I remember it. I had one that was so funny to me. I saved, and was also very topical because it was about like, it was during the BLM stuff. And this kid is like, he goes, when I say fuck 12 and then someone says, well, my uncle's a cop. And then he goes, girl, fuck your cop uncle. Fuck your cop uncle. And he just keeps saying it, but he's throwing his head hard as shit. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck your cop uncle. And that's the whole video. And I remembered it the other day, and I was laughing like it was the first time I had seen it. That was when I remember really, like, at that point, I was kind of already convinced. At that point, I was like, there's something here. Like, something special is brewing on this app.
Sure.
Like the humor that you were saying. There was that one guy that did like the really long joke about smoked meats. That brought tears to my eyes. I was watching it on a plane.
Oh yeah, where you're talking about like, let me just marinate this.
Yeah, he was like, oh, do you want to come over for a barbecue? We're smoking meats. And that's when he's like, I don't want to come over and watch you put like Wagyu in a giant green dragon egg and wait 7.5 hours to eat. That's when he's like, don't worry. He's like, it's ready. We just got to let the juice sink in. Give me a hot dog right now, or I'm sending a bomb to your house. It brought tears to my eyes.
I looked through my story archive and I forgot about that one where that guy, he's filming.
I'm going to go look at my favorites.
Where he had a pie and he was like, just drop my fucking pie.
That was like...
That one is really funny. I just posted one in my story yesterday that said Polynesian people when someone smells walks by. That one made me laugh really hard. Because they all do that.
Dude, that is such a Samoan thing, which I did not know. I'm trying to... Dude, this one. This one.
You know, sometimes you just gotta goddamn get up and just...
Pause it. Whenever it was the last time we did a Q&A, you shared this exact one.
I know. That one. There's another one in here. Shit, the one that you sent me of the guy doing the Dougie. This one.
Baby dog. Holly dog. That.
Him whispering, hey.
And there's only 15,000 likes on that one.
That's crazy.
That one made me laugh so hard I had to lock my phone for a bit. This one too.
Baby dog.
This one. Dude. Ugh. Yeah, there's just something about TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, people truly will never understand the magic that was created.
Okay, this next question's from Sophie. She said, would you rather have your fingers always smell a little bit like poop?
Ew.
Or your hair always smells like weed?
My hair smelling like weed.
Why the fuck would I ever want my fingers to smell?
I like how she was like, just a little bit though. As if that changes that it's poop.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so not a lot of poop, just a little bit of poop?
hair.
That'd be like...
Just a whisper of poop.
Yeah, like, does it make you feel better if you're like... There's not a lot of poop in it. It's just a little.
It's just a whisper.
Well, like, I have poop. You have poop in your underwear? Just a little. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't make it not
Or your
poop.
hair smell like weed? Smell a lot like weed? I would rather smell like fucking weed.
I'd rather my fucking vagina smell like weed.
Yeah.
Before I walk around with poop fingers. It's okay. It's just a little bit of poop. Hey, a little bit of poop is still poop.
Okay.
So Poop is poop, and poop will always just be poop. You know what I'm saying?
And at the end of the day, poop will always just be poop.
And if you don't know that by now, I don't know what to tell you. Oh man, I'm really bummed about TikTok.
I know. Me too. Okay, this is the last one we're gonna do. This is from Amira, and she said, "I can't take credit from this one. It's from another podcast called Upstairs Neighbors. That's crazy that you would bring them
We
on.
love
We're
Upstairs
obsessed
Neighbors.
with them. Dom's one of our girls, and I love Maya. She's so fucking funny.
Yeah, same. I love both.
We
of
might
them.
do a collab. We talked about it
Yeah.
last year, so for
and
sure.
Dom was the very first podcast I ever got invited to and went on. So
And we have been saying for years that Dom is one of the funniest
Dom,
people.
truly, she fucking kills me.
Her and Maya
I know
together.
Maya. I know her and Maya are so funny together,
Yeah.
and we've never met Maya, so
No.
like we have to meet Maya in person, which I'm excited to. I know we will eventually, but I can tell you confidently, Dom, we've known for years. That bitch
That's my fucking
cracks me
girl.
up. She is the funniest bitch alive. I love.
Okay, her episode of the comment section is also really funny. I highly recommend.
She kills me.
So the question that they got from Upstairs Neighbors is, would you rather have a where my hug at son or he knows where home is daughter?
Where my hug at son, because that just means that means my son has no game and he's a loser. I don't give a fuck. I'd rather him be that
Then a pick me?
yeah, or like one of those women that's such a pick me that they've girl boss so close to the son that they want to fuck their own kids. Like,
Is that what that means?
I think so.
He knows where home at?
No, I'm thinking of like mother son relationships.
Yeah.
No, that's a girl who lets still a pick me.
It's a pick me, right? Okay.
Yeah, but they like don't care if he cheats because they're like he knows where home's at.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I would rather have the son too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a son.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Because if he's a where my hug at, he got no game. He gets zero puss.
Okay.
That must be a him problem. You know what I mean?
Wait, okay, this is actually the last question we're going to do, and then we'll do a part 2 next week. This one's from Addy, and he asked, or 80, I'm not sure. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. He said, choose one character from each of these series for your dream blunt rotation.
Okay.
So we'll go series by series. So the first one is The Summer I Turned Pretty. I guess I picked Belly. No, I'm picking Jeremiah. I'm being literally lying for attention.
What if I said the brother?
You pick Steven.
Just a hey.
You pick the boy's like super awful dad.
I picked that
Sky.
fucking guy on the sailboat that fucks the mom.
The author.
The author. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm picking Jeremiah. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'd probably pick Jeremiah just because the other two are a fucking bore.
Yeah.
Conrad's fucking boring and brooding, and then Belly's just fucking complaining about those two all the goddamn time.
Okay, the next one is Harry Potter.
Well, damn. Who am I picking in Harry Potter? Like, for real, who would I pick in Harry Potter?
I'd probably pick like Luna. I feel like she'd be chill to smoke out.
I'd probably pick Hermione, to be honest.
She'd irritate me.
Not me, because she's a know-it-all like me. You know what I mean? I just feel like we'd vibe. She is me, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
I think she's a Virgo.
Okay, the next one is Family Guy. I'd probably pick like maybe.
I'd probably pick Peter,
You think so?
because he's funny.
I was gonna say Cleveland. I don't feel like he would be annoying.
He's super annoying.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. There's an episode where they do a podcast, and then they throw it to him, and they're trying to make him tell a joke, and he tells the most boring story in the world, and then they're like, and stop. Guys, that was boring. Like, it's so funny. I think I'd pick Peter because he'd be funny. And I think Stewie and Brian would need to be together to truly be funny.
Sure.
So I'd pick Peter.
Okay.
Probably.
I'll pick Meg just to switch it up.
That's weird.
It's my high circle.
Wait, who'd you pick from Harry Potter? Oh, Luna.
I picked Luna.
Okay.
Yeah.
All girls. So surprised.
I picked Jeremiah from The Summer I Turned Pretty. What do you mean?
Forgot you switched to Jeremiah because I was
Yeah.
thinking when he said Belly.
No, I was being silly. Okay, wait. The next one is House of the Dragon.
Oh,
If you
damn.
think I'm not putting Rhaenyra's gay ass in my dream blunt circle, you don't know me at all.
Ooh. I'm picking Aemon. He's a freak. Come on down.
He'd scare me.
I'll punch him in the fucking face.
I'll kill you.
He has that. His face is shaped like that really scary pelican. Have you ever seen those things? There's a
Yeah.
really specific pelican that looks really evil like that.
Yeah.
He's got that build.
Okay.
Yeah, I would pick him because I'd find him interesting.
I picked Sea Smoke. Little kitty, Sea Smoke.
I hate Brittany.
Okay, and then his last one is Wicked. Probably Dr. Dillerman.
Probably Bach.
Probably Bach. You know who I'm not picking? Nessa Rose's dumbass.
I'd pick Elphaba.
I would pick Elphaba too.
Elphaba for sure.
That would be an insane blunt rotation.
That would scare the fuck out of me. I would be
on.
so overstimulated.
Too much going on.
I wouldn't be able to handle that. No way.
Anyways, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Two Idiot Girls.
Yes.
Don't forget, we are gonna be in Vancouver next month very soon, so come see us.
Yes.
Make sure you buy Drew's book, and then make sure you sign up for the Patreon because we post new content on there literally all the time.
Yes.
But other than that, we love you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.